Hello everyone, I'm Lori Jennings. Welcome to Stories with Lori. Today we're going to read The Little White Owl by Tracey Corderoy and Jane Chapman. It's colorful and fun, and I hope you love it. Off we go. Once there was a little white owl who lived by himself in the snow. He didn't have a mommy, he didn't have a daddy, he didn't even have a name. But he didn't really mind too much. It had always been like that, and his head was full of happy stories. Look how cute he is, right? Sometimes he was a brave white knight, and sometimes he was a snowflake. Sometimes he was a rocket blasting off to the moon. But every night at bedtime, he sat on his favorite branch, nibbling toast spread with strawberry jam and counting the stars by himself. Then, one day, he looked at the big blue sky that stretched on and on forever. "I wonder what's out there," said the little white owl. So he packed his teddy and his clock. It was time to see the world. For days, the little white owl flew over turquoise oceans and deserts of gold. Then he spotted the prettiest trees, sprinkled with tiny jewels. So down, down, down he swooped. But wait. These jewels had beaks. They were owls, beautiful owls, owls just like him. "Would anyone like a bite of toast?" he said. But the beautiful owls sat quiet and still. They didn't want to spoil their perfect feathers. "How very plain you are," groaned the green. "No colors at all," sniffed the dotty red. "You don't belong with us. Go away." Not very nice. "But I do have colors," cried the little white owl, "here in my heart. And bumping up and down in me are lots of happy stories. I'll share them with you if you want me to." The owl sat and thought. Sighed the blue. "A story might help pass the time." "Fine, but just one," said the flowery pink with a yawn. So the little white owl swung on a branch with his little teddy, and he munched his toast and he shared a happy story. "Ah," breathed the blue owl dreamily when the little white owl had finished. The other owls all glared at her. "Oops, sorry," she blushed, "but couldn't we have just one more?" They were pretty enthralled, I guess. So the little white owl closed his eyes and magical stories came pouring from his heart. Colorful tales of castles and knights and dragons with fiery breath and blasting through moonbeams and counting bright stars and tumbling down like a snowflake. He's really creative, isn't he? Slowly, and rather to their surprise, the owls began to smile. "Ah," they breathed. Then suddenly, "More, more," everyone cried. At last, when all his toast was gone, the little white owl checked his clock. "Gosh, I need to go," he gasped. "Back to my sparkly home. I need to find the snow and count the stars." But then a blue wing fluttered, and a tail of dotty red began to twitch. Take us too," cried the pretty owls, sweeping into the sky. "We want to find your fluffy snow and count your sparkly stars and play and laugh and tumble, just like you." So the little white owl led them home, where they tumbled and twirled on the ice. Like splashes of rainbow, they sparkled, the snow, their colors brighter than ever. Look at them all. Look at the colors. Later, they huddled together and sipped warm cocoa. "Tomorrow, when we fly home," said the blue, "the white clouds will remind us of you. Promise you'll visit very soon." I promise, smiled the little white owl, and you can tell me all your stories. Then he snuggled up on his favorite branch and soon was dreaming happy dreams as a huge silver moon lit the deep dark sky that stretched on and on forever. And that's the end. Look at all the colorful feathers. Colors, colors, colors. The Little White Owl by Tracey Corderoy and Jane Chapman. I hope you liked it. Thanks for being with me for Stories with Lori, and I will see you right here next time.